it's the state of Maritime Wrestling. He lifts the names they won't recall, gives praise to those who give their all. From Andre's clean to broken teeth.
Here we go. Hello and welcome to the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast interview series. The first ever interview with none other than the blood feather Draice Durning. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Connor. How about you?
I'm doing really good.
That's
So,
great, buddy.
yeah, man. So, with a lot of your with a lot of your wrestling, like making your debut at a young age.
Yeah.
What was your earliest memory of wrestling growing up?
My earliest memory of wrestling, that's a hard one because obviously my dad's a wrestler,
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but I think my actually earliest memory is when my dad wrestled Fantana in a ladder match.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that I think that was my earliest memory, and there was one thing that stood out about it, and it was the package pile driver on the ladder. I think it was either a ladder or a table, but
Oh yeah. I
that's
think
I
I
think
seen. I think I seen a clip of that one time on social media.
yeah.
Yeah. So how is it? How was it having a wrestler as your father growing up?
You know, it was really, really, really cool to tell my friends that I had a wrestler as a dad, but that that's not all. Um, I was always on the road a lot. So I always, you know, I got home or I got friggin' car sick a lot for some reason. I got car sick in my later life because I was on the road a lot. But then I got over that and now I'm traveling of my own and it's a very, very weird experience.
Mm,
And it's
yeah.
unlike anything.
Mm, yeah. So actually, there was a angle that you were in with your father and Ryan Heath in XWA. Tell me
Yeah.
about it.
Oh, don't even don't even get me started on that.
Mhm.
That was awful. I got thrown around a lot
Jeez, yeah.
as a kid because it's just like it's so different to have a wrestler as a dad. Like you'll never understand unless it actually happens to you. Because
Mhm.
I remember when I was little, I I used to do like suicide dives off my couch and like jump off the what I imagined to be the top rope, but it was really the arm of the couch, and like it was just I've always been around wrestling, and that's proven because I literally got thrown by a grown man into my mother's hands
Mm.
on because my dad was feuding with another person.
Oh yeah.
It was awful, and then my dad got stabbed with scissors in his eye. So
Mm.
that's awful
Yeah.
too. I don't know how he recovered so fast, but
Oh jeez, yeah. Hold on up. So what made you want to become a wrestler?
there's a number of things. So many people don't know this, but I was going to be a kickboxer. I
Mhm.
I trained for 4.5 years, and I was trying to get my first amateur fight.
Mm.
And so when I did that, people kept on pulling out and missing weight, and they didn't like the terms that my coach wanted for me, and all of that. So I was like, well, I love wrestling, obviously, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I've always wanted to be a wrestler, so I'm going to train with my dad. And
Mm.
so training with my dad on top of like kickboxing was a lot at first, and then it started getting easier, and then the kickboxing started to drift away a little bit more, and then wrestling started to like become my like full view, and then my dad was like, "Hey, you want to have your first match?" And I said, "Yes, of course." And so they pointed me to Superstars of Wrestling, and man, I can't thank everybody in Superstars of Wrestling enough. I really can't. They are my foundation. I love North Pro.
Mm.
I love IHW. I love all the companies around here that has let me
Mm.
um,
Yeah.
show up there
Mm.
and show them how I can perform. I
Mm.
love all
Yeah.
those companies, but at the end of the day, Superstars of Wrestling is my home base.
Mm. Oh yeah. Yeah. Speaking of superstars in wrestling, you're currently feuding with Rudy Lockhart in Superstars of Wrestling. Tell me
Yes, I
what
am.
that is like.
Well, Rudy was one of my best friends for a little bit. He was one of my best friends from the first time that me and him shared the ring together. And he got the better of me. And, you know, it's just a different type of pain when you don't expect anything like that to happen. He's always been a great guy. And I'll say that right now. He's always been the greatest guy.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
then
He is a great guy. Really great
and
guy.
then something just switched. Sorry to interrupt you, by the way.
Oh, it's all right. You're all good.
Um, something just switched, and you know, I haven't really been able to like. It, it's hard to even say. Like I haven't even been able to like let any of it go. I I really just want to know why, and he hasn't been telling me, and he's been almost egging it on in my matches. Like you've seen with Alex Robbins and the Hollywood Heathens. Like he came out and he distracted me, and it costed me and Alex Robbins the win because we had that win. We had
Mm.
that almost won, and he's just been egging it on, and I am very happy that I get to face him in the tournament and
Mm.
hopefully beat him senseless.
Mm. Yeah.
And I'll pick up the W. And on my way of already beating Rudy, which is a win on its own, I will pick up that cruiserweight title.
Mm. Yeah. So also in like the other promotions such as like North Pro, you have been teaming up with your father in like so um what did you feel when you made your very first North Pro debut and your debut in IHW?
So my debut in North Pro was actually at a St. John show at the Area 506.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I faced the Ghost Ricky Mortis and Ryan Schimmel,
Mm.
where, and that match is still one of my favorites to go back and watch because of the crowds
Mm,
how excited they were to see me. And,
mm,
that was like my fourth match. That was like my fourth matchup. And I just like if you go back and watch it, like you'll just see the energy that all the crowd had. And North Pro brings that every time, and I can say that with no doubt in my mind. North Pro brings the energy, and like it brings the energy like no other company in the Maritimes, in my opinion.
mm.
And then IHW, that was so fun. That was so fun. Bobby Boyette is such a good wrestler, and he got the number on me. he,
Mm.
he got the number on me, and it hurt a lot, but it gave me so much knowledge, and I couldn't be happier to share the ring with both of them.
Oh yeah, definitely. And also in North, your best matches in North Pro would definitely be against Rudy Lockhart and the number one. I think it's the tournament triple threat matches for the brand new North Pro Northern Star title. Tell me
Yeah.
what that was like though.
Which one, the Rudy one or the North Pro Northern Star champion?
Are they both? Yeah,
Both. Okay,
both.
okay.
Yeah.
So that was me and Rudy's second time meeting
Hmm.
in a ring, and man, that was electric too, because that was my first Moncton debut.
Oh yeah.
That was my first Moncton debut, and that crowd, man, like it was that was probably one of my favorite crowds right there.
Oh
It
yeah.
it really was, and I just remember going into that match, and I had the utmost respect for Rudy. I really did. I had the utmost respect, and I still do almost. I almost have the same utmost respect because of how much he's done for the Maritimes in the past couple of years,
Yeah.
and him beating Giant Orion, like that. I popped for that. I really did. I was very very happy for him. But
Oh
in
yeah.
Superstars of Wrestling, I can't forget. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
But it was very, very fun to wrestle him the second time. It was very, very fun. He got the upper hand on me at the end of the day, but I was this close. I was this close, Connor.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And for the Northern Star champion, just look at the men I got put up against. just
Oh
look at,
yeah.
just look at them. Like Dawson James, he is a big boy, and he has no f's given.
Mm.
He's a killer, and that was a harsh reality check there.
Oh yeah.
And Mark Shaw too. Like I was actually just watching this match last night. Like
Mm.
he he was taking my shots, and it honestly made me look like a baby.
Mm.
And it was crazy, and it was a harsh reality check. But every time I get in that ring, I will become better. I will have more knowledge behind me, and that is why I'm so consistent in this year. I'm pretty sure
Mm.
I've had 29 matches in 2025.
Oh yeah, including with the with you teaming up with your dad, taking on AWOL and the Hateful Dead.
Yeah.
Tell me what it really means to you to team up with your dad in the tag team division.
Well, me and Dad always have had that image in our head that we were going to tag up, and we kind of knew that we were going to tag up
Ooh.
ever since I was very little. And it is very surreal now to actually go in there and be like, I actually get to tag you in. And it's like the dynamic between us. We've only had 5 tag matches.
Mm,
And like not to talk crap about AWOL, but we had their number.
mm,
We had their number. The dynamic between my dad and I is unlike any other.
mm,
And whenever North Pro gets their tag titles, we're coming for them. Any other company that has tag titles, we're coming for them.
mm. Oh yeah, IW. That's for sure. For
And
stars.
maybe on the way, Dad will pick up a heavyweight champion. Maybe on the way, I'll pick up my cruiserweight champion back in Superstars.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Geez, so when you started your matches for your first matches in the ring, tell me how that was like, how you felt when you stepped into the ring for the very first time.
For the very first time. Okay, so I actually had zero idea who I had or who I was going against.
Mm,
I had zero idea. And it was against this guy named El Loco Diablo, which is from Mexico, I think.
oh yeah.
So immediately had no idea how he wrestled, had no idea what to expect. And I managed to get him out of there with my current finisher, the coup de grace, which watch out
Mm,
everybody that takes that. Nobody is ever kicked out.
mm,
And yeah, it was very, very surreal. It was in my hometown also. So that was great to experience. Is everybody that knew me from the XWA days when I was like 2 years old, to the Vision Pro Wrestling days, when I'm like four, 4 or 5, and then to now when I started my wrestling career when I was 15. I'm currently 16 right now.
mm.
So
So, oh yeah. Also, I forgot to mention about like the matches. You had also feuded with Alex Robbins. Tell me what that was like, though, too.
you know, feud is a different word than I would think about. Like, trust me, he did not like me for a little bit after that. He was very upset with me. But feud is not the word that I would think of. Alex Robbins is genuinely one of the best wrestlers I've been in the ring with. And
Mm,
like the way he grew so fast, and like he grew in wrestling so fast, and it was like I've never seen somebody pick up something so quickly. And it was just it was really, really weird to see it, because I train with Alex. I train with
mm.
Alex Robbins.
Oh
That
yeah.
Me and him have a good dynamic too, and I hope we get to tag again. But when me and him wrestled, I felt like I had something to prove. Now, in in Superstars, I was on a losing streak, and it was always from Rudy. It was always from Rudy.
Mm,
Like no matter if I was winning the match, Rudy would just walk out on me.
mm,
Or if I was winning a match with Alex, Rudy just comes out and completely like tries to distract me. But there was one thing that I knew, that Rudy was not in that locker room that day. And so I
Mm.
had to go out and show who the top of the cruiserweight division is, and that's me.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That is me.
Oh yeah.
Nobody can take that away from me. I've worked so hard this year, and I'm only getting better.
Yeah. So, what was the training to become a pro wrestler with like?
You glitched out. Sorry. What did you say?
Oh, I said, um, how was the training to become a pro wrestler? Tell me what that was like training to
So,
become a pro wrestler.
so funny story. Me and Dad, we didn't have a ring when we first started training, and honestly, it probably made me so much tougher. And I'm glad. So we had these like 13 by 10 blue puzzle mats, right?
Mm,
And then a crash pad.
mm,
And so it was the most humbling experience I think I've ever, you know, tried in my life. Like that was the most humbling thing. Like I remember I did 2 hours of wrestling training one day.
mm.
And this is around when I first started training, and I swear it felt like I was going to kick the bucket. Like I was sitting in my bed and my back was so like sore and my legs were sore and I felt sick and it was horrible, but it's so worth it because
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah.
so worth it because I have people like you that are fans of mine that genuinely care to see me wrestle, and I'm just building a connection every time that I step in the ring, and it it's honestly so humbling, and it makes me want to do it even more every time I step in the ring.
Mm, yeah. So, for your wrestling career, what are your goals for pro wrestling?
For just in total,
Yeah, just in total.
where
Just
do
in
I
total.
want to go with it?
Mhm.
Honestly, I want to go. Obviously, I want to go to WWE. That's the end goal. Obviously, everybody has the end goal to go,
Mm,
but I want to work around the Maritimes. I want to work around Canada. My dream has always been to wrestle in Japan
mm,
and wrestle in the UK. I think that would be really, really, really cool to do, and I think I have the opportunity to do that. And it's it's very weird to think about that at 16 years old, I have people that could make that my dream come true.
mm.
And those people are a big part of my life.
Yeah.
That so I think WWE is my end goal. But what I want to do with wrestling is I want to go to Japan and the UK for like a tour.
Mm. All right. So, is there any advice you would like to say to all the newcomers in the maritime wrestling scene or just in general?
Um, honestly, consistency and
Mm.
fundamentals are your best friend. And it feels weird saying this because I'm just a newcomer. I'm only 29 matches in. Haven't even got my first. Haven't even got 50 in. So it just
Mm.
it feels weird saying that, but really consistence and fundamentals will be your best friend. Like
Mm.
if I wasn't able to do those flippy stuff that I do, or like dives that I do, I think I could fall back on my fundamentals in wrestling, and I feel like I would win.
Mm.
And that's what a lot of people see or don't see. That's what a lot of people don't see, and I hope that
Mm.
they start.
Also, yeah. Also, who was your favorite wrestler growing up? I forgot to ask about that question.
Oh
About
no, no problem. HBK though, Heartbreak
Ooh,
Kid Shawn Michaels. He's the goat. He's the greatest of all time for sure.
yeah, yes.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels is the best of all time. I don't care what anybody says, but a close second is AJ Styles.
Mm,
AJ
another good
Styles,
one.
Shawn Michaels.
Yep. Right.
What was your favorite wrestler?
Oh, geez. I didn't really like growing up. I didn't really watch much of wrestling, but I did watch growing up. I always loved watching this it was a cartoon. It was based on uh the luchador, like the masked wrestling in Mexico. It was
Okay,
Mucha Lucha. That was what it was, a series and a movie that I would always watch it all the time.
that's sick.
And yeah, and thing. That's how I think I got into the involved in the maritime wrestling scene. It's from that, also from my cousins getting me involved in a lot, in going to a lot of shows and stuff. Oh man.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. And I would have to say, you put in a lot of consistency and a lot of work in all your matches, especially. One of my favorite matches of yours would definitely have to be uh the the Durnings, you and Dick versus AWOL, uh you versus Rudy, you versus um Alex Robbins in Superstars of Wrestling, and uh
Did you go to that one? Were you live there?
yeah, I was at the that show there, where with the when you teamed up with Dick, and
Oh
you
yeah.
took on the Hateful Dead and the Rudy match and the Alex Robbins and the AWOL match there.
The Alex Robbins match is probably one of my favorite matches.
Oh,
It was
geez,
really
yeah.
fun, and it was so friggin' it was hard.
Oh.
It was really, really hard, but I like a challenge, and that's why I'm in wrestling. Because
Yeah, yeah, especially just once there's a spot where both you and Alex Robbins kicked up at the same time, which was really good.
yeah, me and him
And even your finisher there with the tag team finisher with both you and Dick. Holy, that was really good.
yeah. I
It's
think we're gonna
synchronized.
call that one the Spirit Bomb.
Oh yeah, the Spirit Bomb. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, I think
And,
we're gonna call that one the Spirit Bomb. And then
mm,
that the Cannonball. that we do into the corner where I
Oh yeah, the
where
corner,
I
the
launch
top button
dad,
there.
where I launch Dick. Um, I think we're gonna call that the special beam cannonball.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's a good name, though. That's a really good name for that kind of finisher.
yeah. So yeah, I really really like tagging with my dad. It's funny in there because he kind of makes me laugh in the middle of the ring, and that's not good because it messes with my train of thought. But
Mm.
but it's okay. We end up getting the job done, and we're undefeated. And the
Mm.
Hollywood Heathens or the Highlight Heathens, we're coming for you.
Oh
Don't
yeah,
matter.
definitely.
It don't matter.
Oh yeah. Well, you heard it here. You heard it here, folks. It's the Blood Feather Rice Journey. Oh man. Uh, thanks for having you on the podcast, man.
No problem. Thank you for having me on the podcast. It was really fun.
You're very welcome. I'll make sure to give holler at you at the show. Hopefully.
What?
I said I'll make sure to holler at you at the
Oh yeah,
show.
for sure.
Oh
Just
yeah, man.
text me after this.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
All right.
All right. Take it easy, bud.
Take care. Thank you.
All right. You're very welcome.
Bye bye.
Thank you for listening to the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast. This was the very first interview that I've had on the podcast. So big thank you to Draice Durning and make sure to go follow the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast on Facebook and on Instagram. And don't forget to hit that like button, turn on your notifications on the channel for when more videos, such as like more interviews and more episodes come out on the podcast. And don't forget to punch that subscribe button in the face for more news in the maritime wrestling scene that I cover